Hey everyone, Gregor here, and today marks a very important milestone in the 16-year history of our music production software, Studio One Pro. Because as of today, we are transitioning PreSonus Studio One Pro to Fender Studio Pro while keeping the version number. We're going from version 7 to version 8, so it's a major product launch, but we want to make it clear that this is a continuation of the DAW that so many of you already know and love. It's still being developed by the same team in Hamburg, so if you're already using our product, then you can look forward to the same great workflow, plus a bunch of awesome new features that you can expect from a major release. The arrangement overview in Fender Studio Pro provides a bird's eye view and a faster way to navigate an entire session, while the powerful new channel overview provides a whole new way of looking at a single mixer channel strip and accessing all of its features. Fender Studio Pro 8 also introduces the first ever Fender designed native effect plugins, Mustang native and Rumble native, which are massively successful in the DSP guitar amplifier world and now finally available in our software. They come with a ton of guitar pedals as well, work great for guitars, bass, as well as synthesizers. We have a brand new AI-powered way to extract any kind of beat or MIDI notes from audio loops and audio samples, which is super powerful. We've also included new functionalities for Impact and Sample 1 in this update, including start and endpoint automation for Sample 1, which is something so many people have requested, visual indications for fade in and out points, and on top of that, an all-new chord assistant, which is fantastic for songwriting, the new Studio Verb plugin, which is our new premium algorithmic reverb, amazing for sound design, and so much more. We're gonna cover all of that here in our playlist. But on the other hand, we also have an amazing opportunity to talk to our new users that are not into recording yet. And specifically to that new user group, I would like to give a brief overview of what Studio Pro is all about. So I just launched the Studio Pro app, and this is the loading screen that you're gonna see. Once that's done, it will take you to the central hub where all of the journeys inside of Studio Pro start. The start page. So why a start page then? Why don't you go straight to the session, for example, or why don't you go straight to a mixing template? Well, that's because in Studio Pro, we want to be a musician store, a producer store, a composer store, a mastering engineer store, a guitarist store, a keyboardist and beatmaker store. And we cannot anticipate every single workflow, but what we can do is ask you, what do you want to work on today? And then get everything else out of your way. This is really so important in keeping the entire workflow philosophy of Studio Pro lean and fun. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So here from the start page, whatever your intention is, you always should start by clicking on New, and you will find a bunch of templates right here that are customized to your specific applications. For example, Record and Mix would open up just a brand new session, and then in the fundamental philosophy of drag and drop, you can simply add your instruments and then start playing them right away from a MIDI controller. You expect this would happen? And it happens. If you're a singer-songwriter, you just want to record your guitar as fast as possible, you don't care about any of that, then of course we also have a template for you on the start page. One of my favorites in Studio Pro 8 is actually the Jam Now template. Here you can specify what kind of instrument you play, let's assume that you're a guitarist, and then you can pre-audition some jam tracks, for example this awesome reggae tune, or this energetic indie track here. And if you hear something that you like, you can simply install that with one single click and then just hit OK. And just like that, you have a perfect session completely mapped out already. You can still edit that in any way you see fit. And all you need to do to start jamming is just select your guitar input on your sound card from here, then press that big red record button and you're off to the races. Just like that, nothing else required. If you're more into electronic music, then we have amazing templates and new features in Studio Pro 8 that you can look forward to. For example, we have an awesome new template called Launch Loops that you can open up where you can pick a style and you can start working just like a remix DJ immediately. We try to stay as consistent as possible with this simple workflow philosophy throughout the entire software, even when things get a little bit more complicated. Here's another example for this. If I make a multi-selection of several channels like this while holding down Shift, then I could duplicate the Fender Mustang, one of the most exciting new plugins in Studio Pro, directly onto these selected channels, like so. And this even works for the entire insert chain, and it works for send effects too. Simply put, the execution is always simple, but the processing behind it is not. So that is the core philosophy that I wanted to show you in this overview. Let's go back to the start page for a moment and check out what other templates we can use. So back on the start page, we once again click on New, and let's assume that we are using Studio Pro not as a musician, but as an audio engineer. Then I could click on Master and Release, and this would take me straight to the mastering page. This is a dedicated mastering environment, and it focuses naturally on completely different things than the session page that we've seen before that. The loudness metering is very important, for example, and seeing the frequency spectrum to spot any kind of problems that would be quite disastrous if this song gets released without anybody noticing. The same principle is applied in another template, which is Rehearse and Perform. This leads you to the show page, and on the show page, all of the parameters that are not relevant for live performance are hidden to reduce stress and keep you focused on stage. The bigger point here is, no matter what you do, whether you're a content creator, you're creating podcasts, whether you're a guitarist, you're a keyboard player, you're a beat maker, you're an audio engineer, or you're a live performer, you have a home in our DAW Studio Pro, and me and the entire team could not be more excited for the future and to take you on this journey with us.